from the 22. Cunningham will throw for it if he can. He's got time. He completes it out to the 37-yard line. Calvin Williams with the reception. Enough for a first down, a 15-yard gain, and that's a big reception for Philly.
You're right. Randall Cunningham, in his 6th year now, has to, football is a game about overcoming other teams' big plays. And Cunningham has done that here. The crowd's against him. The Giants are hot. They just returned a punt for a touchdown. And he faces, a long yardage situation. And he throws the ball right in there for the first down. That's a big play for Randall Cunningham.
Boy, and a good play by Everson Walls. Great concentration by the receiver. First down, 35-yard line. Cunningham runs out of it. He's got nowhere to go. He loses 5.
Guess who made the stop?
LT.
Yeah.
He has turned training camp into a myth, a joke.
There's something about Lawrence Taylor that is larger than life. I tell you what, it's the way he plays. 2 guys try to block him there, and 2 guys fail. I thought that one of the most telling things was before the game, the Eagle rookies came out, and every one of them were looking for number 56. And some guys can get headlines whether they're in camp or not in camp. Maybe the first since Joe Namath, but Lawrence Taylor is one of those kinds of guys, always in the headline.
Williams wide right, quick in the slot to that side. Second down, 15 to go. Taylor out of the game for a breather. Another blitz. Raina Thompson comes in and hammers Cunningham. He's out of Baylor. They love him. 5th-year player.
Raina Thompson, we talked about him as a special teams player. He said he won 2 games, but this is an emotionally charged Giant defense right now. You've got Pepper Johnson making the move. You got Eric Howard, number 74. You have your nickelback Thompson making the play.
3rd and 23 from the 23. Schuler out of the game. Fred Barnett checks in. Calvin Williams wide right, quick wide left. Barnett in the slot to the right side. Cunningham. Incomplete. Man. It was intended for Williams, and he got buried by Guyton. Listen to this crowd as the Giant defense holds. Beagles will kick it. Dave Meggett, who just ran one back 68, will have another chance. Fair catch. Good field position at the 37-yard line. The Giants lead by 10. They have the ball. 5:42 left, 3rd quarter.
Did you know only 1-800-SERVICE drives business further? 1-800-SERVICE connects calls 25% faster and has the fewest blocked calls. AT&T 800-SERVICE. Our superior performance gets more calls through so you can get more customers. 800 calls that get through. Another AT&T advantage. Drive up your profits. Get free installation on domestic AT&T 800-SERVICE.
I don't understand why everyone makes such a fuss about those bathing suit shots I do for Sports Illustrated. Personally, I think some of those guys in the NFL would make a better choice. After all, I don't have the moves of a Barry Sanders, the grace of a Jerry Rice, or the physique of a Howie Long. But then again, who would look better in this shirt? John Elway or me?
Kathy Ireland, not your everyday fan. For Team NFL merchandise for your catalog, call 1-800-USA for NFL.
On the other hand, I've never seen Elway in a bathing suit.
That was me, Bill Parcells. Before I lost 33 pounds in 5 months with the Ultra Slim Fast plan, it's the best way I've ever found to lose weight. And I was really impressed with how good those shakes tasted and how great I felt the whole time I was losing weight. Plan is easy. I had a delicious shake for breakfast, another for lunch, and then a sensible dinner. Hey, if you want to lose weight, do it the way I did it, the Ultra Slim Fast way.
Ultra Slim Fast. Give us a week. We'll take off the weight.
Al Capone fights a relentless enemy.
Why is this man not dead?
His brother. Adrian Pasdar, Eric Roberts, Ali Sheedy. A TNT exclusive premiere. The Lost Capone. Monday on TNT.
The blimp is the Spirit of Akron, inflated with more than 247,000 cubic feet of helium, more than a television producer. Maximum speed 64 miles an hour. And we thank them for their help. From the 37, Sims will throw for it. Hawthorne didn't get much. He was hit and hit hard by the Eagles' Wes Hopkins.
Well, I tell you, he got a hand injury there, but John Elliott, the left tackle for the Giants, did a terrific job of blocking that time on Clyde Simmons. Wow.
5:15 remaining in our third quarter.
Pass blocking is a little bit like, you know, wrestling a guy in a hallway. You don't have much room, and you got a lot of weight in front of you. It's tough.
Cross in motion. Sims gives. Rodney Houston. Boy, did he get buried. Mike Pitts again. He is playing a terrific game for Philadelphia. Stopped him colder than a mackerel.
Mike Pitts is coming off his best season as an Eagle. Number 74 right there in the middle of your screen. He gets off a little late, but he's not blocked long. He just sheds the block of Eric Moore, the guard number 60, and he's there to make the play. And those guys are quick inside, because not only do you have a big body on you, you have to get rid of the big body and then find the ball carrier. Pitts did it there.
Third down, possession play. It's 3rd and 9. Ingram in motion. Sims out of the shotgun is pressure and has to throw it away. Applying the pressure for Philadelphia, William Frizzell.
You know, Skip, that was an important defensive series for the Giants. I mean, for the Eagles. Because they had the Giants had just come back from a big defensive series. The crowd was in it. Sims was hot. And then the Eagle defense did their job, and now it's up to Randall Cunningham.
Andre Waters now the deep man for Philadelphia.
Tried everybody back there, haven't they?
Sean Landetta will kick it away. Line drive kick. Waters coming over. This is going to bounce for a while and bounce out of bounds at the 21-yard line. Landetta not too thrilled with that. And that's where Philadelphia will set up shop. As TNT begins our inaugural season of NFL coverage, we'd like to salute the Hyundai dealers of America, who are a major sponsor of the NFL on TNT. We hope you're enjoying the game, and thanks for being with us.
How about Anthony Dilweg today, Skip? You know, everybody said Mikowski's out, they can't handle the Rams. Well, Dilweg throws 3 touchdowns. And Vinny Testaverde down in Tampa Bay, people were wondering, when is he going to start playing like the #1 draft pick? Well, he did today, throwing 3 first half touchdowns against the Lions.
Drummond and Tony are the setbacks. 20-10, Schuler in motion. Cunningham throws. Schuler completes it at the 25-yard line. He was hit there immediately by the Giants' Carl Banks. Boy, he's a good football player. Both of them are.
Yeah, you're right. 4 minutes left in the third quarter. You know, the Giants are up by 10 points, and that man has to come up with a big play or two to get something on the board. It's tough to drive the ball against this Giant defense 80 yards.
Mike Quick out of the game. Barnett is back in, and he's flanked wide right. 2nd and 5 for Cunningham and the Eagles. Tony tries to go wide, breaks a tackle, gets a first down, crosses the 30 to about the 33-yard line. Down on the bottom of that pile, Eric Howard among others. So a 1st and 10 for Philadelphia.
It's been a night much like we expected. Trick play there by Byers. Maggott, 1,800 all-purpose yards a year ago. They had the 68-yard punt return. Giants putting pressure on Randall Cunningham.
Roger Vick checks into the game in the Philadelphia backfield. 1st and 10 for the Eagles. Vick gets the ball. The former Jet is hit and stopped at the 35-yard line. Johnny Cooks out of Mississippi State in on the stop.
There's Rich Kotite. He is the new offensive coordinator for the Eagles. Comes over from the Jets. And what he was saying this week was, I want Randall Cunningham to become more of a rhythm type of thrower. We don't want to take some of the spontaneity out of his play. We want him to get back at 5 steps and get rid of the ball.
Boy, that Byers is tough. He's back in there again. Fake draw. Cunningham to throw. He has a man, but Byers can't control it. The pass a little too tall for him. Byers comes up limping again. Looked like he stepped on some of those cables down there and re-injured himself.
Into a microphone or something. This ball, again, was out a little bit in front of him. He made a catch like that last week, actually. He's got those big paws. Pepper Johnson in pursuit. He actually hurt his foot, it looked like, before he got there.
Robert Drummond into the Philadelphia backfield on 3rd and 9 from the 35. Calvin Williams wide right. Complete knockdown, well short of the first down. Drummond with the reception, but Greg Jackson was in on it in a hurry. The youngster out of LSU, a second-year man. The Giants have held again with 2 minutes left, third quarter.
That's two very strong defensive series in sequence by the Giants. They have just played beautiful defense tonight. They've sacked Cunningham. They've put pressure on him. They've covered their receivers well.
Fiegels, a fine kick. Make it at the 19 again. Not so much luck this time. He returns to the 26, a 7-yard return of a 46-yard punt. So the Giants take over at their 27-yard line. They lead 20-10. There's 1:37 remaining in the third quarter. We've had a flag. Let's see what Gordon McCarter has to say.
Holding, number 53, kicking team, 10-yard penalty, repeat fourth down.
So they'll have to kick it again.
Well, and you don't want to be doing that to Dave Meggett when he's returned to punt 68 yards.
You don't want to do that to anybody because people hate running down under those things anyway. Maurice Henry was the guilty party. Now Meggett will have another chance, and Fiegels will unload another one. 1:37 left, third quarter. Pat Hayden, Skip Carey with you from Giant Stadium, which is, of course, sold out. There's Meggett.
There really is a sense of anticipation every time he's back there on a punt return or he's coming out of the backfield. Because he has the ability, as we saw, to take it all the way.
Drummond in and Henry out of the game at the last moment for the Eagles. Boy, he can kick. Meggett backs up. This one he fields at the 16. Gets to the 23, so they have actually lost yardage. That was a 55-yard kick. Another 7-yard return. Man. Terry Hogue on the stop. Say, join us next Sunday night at 7 o'clock Eastern for the best way to wrap up your football Sunday. The Stadium Show with host Fred Hickman brings you up to date on all the scores and highlights from the NFL. That won't quite wrap it up because at 8 o'clock, an important AFC Central matchup live from Three Rivers Stadium. The Oilers and Steelers from Pittsburgh next Sunday night on TNT. So the Giants go to work with 1:25 remaining in the third quarter. Bill Parcells patrols the sidelines. Now it's Carthon and Tillman in the backfield. Odessa Turner wide left. Carthon flanks out to the right. Tillman bangs his way forward. That's what they'd love to do now, is keep the ball on the ground, get some first downs, and run the clock.
Well, you're right. And because the Giants have the 10-point lead and because the Giant defense is playing so well, I think if the Eagles are going to win this game, their defense is going to have to create a turnover. Because the Giant defense is just playing too good tonight to try to drive the ball on. So it's up to the Eagle defense to create a turnover and a short field for their offense.
2nd and 4 from the 30-yard line. Odessa Turner wide to the right. Carthon flanks left. Lewis Tillman still the running back. Carthon in motion. Tillman. I think he got a first down. He did as he crosses the 35. That moves the sticks. It keeps the clock ticking away with 32 seconds left in the quarter. Jesse Small to stop.
The offensive line for the Giants really did a nice job there, and that's a unit that Bill Parcells in particular takes a lot of pride in. They drafted guys there in the offensive line, the 2 top draft picks this year, offensive linemen, because he feels you have to run the football in the NFC East and to win in the fourth quarter.
That was the last play of the third quarter, and the teams changed sides, and the crowd is roaring here in the Meadowlands. For the Giants lead the Eagles, it's 20-10. We'll return for the fourth quarter after this.